good evening, everybody. Welcome to SuperCell Speedway, Raceway, I don't remember what they call it. As we get ready for the running of the I Don't Know 300. I'm calling it the I Don't Know 300 because I don't have any idea what kind of a sponsorship to give this race, and so, I'll probably put something in the description when I do come up with a race name, but right now, instead of waiting about 15 minutes for myself to come up with a race name, I thought I'd just record this and have it be the I Don't Know, the Unknown, whatever 300. Anyway, it is a race. It's a Mobil1 Cup Series race. It's race number 13 of Season 5, and we're getting ready to run under the lights at this Speedway. This is a brand new track for these Mobil1 Cup Series drivers. They were originally planned to go to Branson, but fortunately, that was not able to take place. We had a great Truck Series race here, so apparently we've got some good racing that happens at this track, and who knows? If all goes well, we may end up seeing this track back on the circuit in Season 6. On the pole for tonight's race is John McNamara. He's still looking for his first win of the season, his first win of his career, and alongside of him, driver who's already been to victory lane this season, that came at Michigan, that is Barney Ward in the AC Delco Chevrolet. Comes in 5th in the standings as well, so Barney Ward tonight looking to capitalize big on a good finish, maybe his second win of the season. Drew Austin going to line up in the 3rd position. Austin 36th in points, needs a good run here tonight. I believe he is next to last in rookie points as well, so he needs a good run. And James King going to line up on the outside of row number 2. James King started out the season well. Now he slipped down as far as 20th in the standings, looking to recover with a good run here tonight. The points lead is currently between 2 drivers. Well, I guess you could say 3. The points lead is 13-point advantage, Tryfon Reed. Lando Vendetta is currently 2nd. He is 13 points back, as I said, and then 14 points back is Waidos Avotas. So we'll have to see if that points lead is going to close up at all, if we're going to see a battle for the points lead to end off the first half of the regular season before we head to the All-Star race weekend. And keep in mind, a lot of these drivers here are not locked in to the All-Star race for the Mobil1 Cup Series. A win here tonight could do it. If they can't get it done, they'll have to try and get in, either being 1st and 2nd in the open race or getting the fan vote. But tonight, they could easily get a golden ticket into the All-Star race if they could win under the lights. Enough talk. Time to get these cars rolling off. To complete a couple pace laps. While they do that, we will show you the starting lineup for tonight's race. Lyndon Wright, last week's winner, comes in 8th in points. We'll have to see where he starts. See if he can maybe go 2 in a row here in the Mobil1 Cup Series and join Eric Burton as a 2-time winner in Season 5. Getting ready to go under the green flag. A lot of drivers here tonight want to get into the All-Star race, but a lot of drivers as well want to pick up their first career NNSCRA victory. We've had some interesting names pop up inside the top 10 in points in the last few weeks, including Barney Ward, also Ram Vishara Jr., Lyndon Wright, and Charles Jackson. So we'll see who will be in the top 10 after tonight's race as the green flag is out here in the I Don't Know 300. We saw in the truck race the outside lines, the place to be coming out of turn 4, inside lines, the place to be on the inside of turns 1 and 2. We'll see what these drivers have learned from participating and observing the Truck Series event that took place last night. As Drew Austin looks like he's going to try and go for the lead here. No, I think Haruchi Shimi actually got the run to the inside there to be able to make it 3 wide. John McNamara will keep the lead. Heading into turn number 3 and coming out of turn number 4 is Drew Austin. Let's see if he's going to try and get that outside line. That's the line that moves here on the front straightaway. As they'll come down the line. Oh, someone's in the wall. I think that was Barney Ward. I think he got the wall. Someone else behind him got the wall as well. Two cars squeezed each other up into the outside fence, and Barney Ward was one of them. I couldn't tell who the other was. Let's jump back to our Michigan winner, Barney Ward. It might have been Henley. It was either, or no, actually, I think it could have actually been the 3 of James King. When I look at it, he's dropping back like a stone. Is rookie James King. I think he may have been the one that got the wall with Barney Ward. I'm pretty certain of it now. Let's see if we can see any damage to the right side of the Advocare Chevrolet. Coming here into turn number 1. Well, I don't think we're going to get a good enough camera angle to be able to find out. Maybe he didn't even hit it that hard. He's back all the way to 15th place now. Is James King, as John McNamara has checked out. He is now going to have, I think it's about a 4-car length advantage over a 4-driver battle for second. Drew Austin, Luke Martin, Harui Tashimi. And there was another car back there. I couldn't tell which one that one was. As Austin now closes the gap right up on John McNamara. Almost shades of what we saw happen in the Truck Series event. And Drew Austin's holding his own there on the bottom. He's going to try and take the lead into turn 1. Luke Martin in the 99 last week. A pretty dismal finish at Darlington dropped him out of the top 10 in points. He dropped down to 11th in standings, but up to 3rd in this race, and that could put him back inside the top 10 in points. And I think the caution's waving. Yes, it is. First time tonight the caution is out. John McNamara is going to lead us to that caution flag. He has led every lap tonight so far, and he'll lead a few more under the caution flag, it looks like. McNamara out of turn number 4. There you see the red flag being held by the official on pit road, and there the yellow flag being waved by the official up in the flag stand. Let's see who was involved in this one. And boy, I don't know. Was it just a single car incident with Jeffrey Finn guy? It very well could have been. I think it actually was. I think it was just a solo car spin entering turn number 1 with Jeffrey Finn guy. How about that? And he doesn't actually look like he has any damage. Did he actually just loop it and then save it? I don't know. We're going to have to find out. First caution of the night is out for what I believe was for the One Main Financial Toyota of Joe Gibbs Racing. Here it was. Jeffrey Finn guy was running somewhere in the mid-20s. Contact's going to come between himself and rookie Ron Vajara Jr. Both of them going to go up. They're going to get into the wall. Finn guy's car going to loop around once. Jake Smith, oh my goodness gracious me. And look at Danny Wells. Try the high line, and oh man, he nearly got clipped. There's the points leader, Tryfon Reed, just barely getting by there too. Wow. And then, is he going to make any contact? Oh, just a little bit there with the left front. That was not a lot of damage there for the 11. I think that's going to bring out the caution, but I don't think anybody's going to have to retire because of that. Very minimal damage on any drivers involved. And what an amazing job by a lot of those drivers there. Danny Wells getting through, Jake Smith, as well as the points leader, Tryfon Reed. Nice job by those guys being able to avoid the spinning Jeffrey Finn guy machine. We'll go back to green on lap 9 of 23. That'll give us a total of 13 laps to go in tonight's event. John McNamara is out in front. His teammate was the one who brought the caution out, so we got Joe Gibbs Racing, kind of the bookends of this field, starting first and last, as nobody had to retire after that incident. However, they are listing quite a few drivers back in the pack that I believe made pit stops under that caution flag. There's some of them. James King, Trent Dunham, Ron Vajara Jr., Barney Ward, Cole Daly also made a pit stop. I believe those were the drivers who came down pit road along with the Jeffrey Finn guy machine. So some drivers rolling the dice here early with pit stops. We'll see if it's going to work out for them in the long run. Let's take a look at the way they're going to run as we go back to green. John McNamara still out in front. Drew Austin second. Luke Martin is third. Harui Tashimi fourth. And Kyle Sosnowski is now fifth. Sixth is Nicole Williams. Eric Burton seventh. James Silverfox runs in eighth. Ninth is Chris Kyle. And Sean Henley completes top 10. Joseph Bryan is 11th. James McLeod is in 12th. 13th, Ralph Mason. Dylan Young, 14th. And 15th is Riley Ogle. The rest of the top 20 are Sean Williams, Whitehouse of Otas, James Qualls, Lando Vendetta, and Richard Johnson. He got past that wreck, but where is the points leader, Tryfon Reed, running? He'll restart this race in the 28th position. So back up to rookie John McNamara. Led every lap so far tonight, be it under green or caution. Let's see if he can continue to put a clinic on the rest of the field. So we will get ready to go back to green flag racing. The only thing I don't care about this camera angle is right there coming out of turn 4. We end up having the cars go behind the garage, but we're able to see the flagman here waving the green flag, putting us back under. And it looks like John McNamara is going to keep the lead again. Drew Austin tried to get the run on the inside into turn 1, but definitely not close enough, as he's about a car length and a half behind the Toyota of John McNamara. Luke Martin there. Toyotas are up here right now. They were 1, 2, 3 for that restart. All 3 Toyotas out of different teams, but still, Toyota up here early in this race is now Haru Tashimi's going to move into the 3rd position. I think Kyle Sosnowski just took 4th. Luke Martin starting to slide back through the field. And Drew Austin, he's within striking distance now, but Tashimi now looks to the inside. They are already 3 wide back there. Sosnowski, Tashimi, and I couldn't tell who that other car was making that 3 wide move, as the top 2 remain single file. 2 rookies, McNamara and Drew Austin. The car that made that 3 wide move back there on the front straightaway was Eric Burton. 2-time Mobil1 Cup Series winner, looking for his 3rd win of the season. He has wins at Bristol and Infineon this season. And here comes Drew Austin. First challenge of the night for the lead for John McNamara. Let's see how he handles it as they come out of turn number 4 here. Austin starting to gain the advantage. I think he's got him cleared. New leader, Drew Austin in the 44, takes the top spot here at SuperCell. Kyle Sosnowski now going to look to the inside line on John McNamara. That is for 2nd place. Sosnowski, a former winner this season. He won his first career NNSCRA victory at Castle Gorge. He's lined up there, but now here comes Haruhi Tashimi looking down to the bottom. That's for 2nd. Eric Burton looking 3 wide for that 2nd position. Now has to settle to battle for 3rd, as Kyle Sosnowski was able to clear Tashimi heading into turn number 3, and now he's all over the back bumper of Drew Austin. Will he make any move here on the front straightaway? Looks like they'll remain single file. Now he takes a peek down low. No move yet. Now he's going to bail out of the throttle for a moment. I don't know what that was about. Looks like he touched the brake a little bit, and that did not help him. That helped Drew Austin to pull away. And talking about these drivers, how about these guys? Chris Kyle, Nicole Williams, Sean Henley up here in the mix. Don't forget, Sean Henley finished top 5 in the Truck Series race. And he's running very well right now in the Mobil1 Cup Series event, currently in the 9th position, and the top 10's completed by Riley Ogle, a guy who really needs a good run here tonight in that Bandit Wood Chippers Toyota. Right behind him is James McLeod. McLeod's been doing very well in the Mobil1 Cup Series. He's now worked his way up to 12th in points and now running in the 11th position in this race. Another guy who's been doing well in points is James Silverfox there. 14th in points, 12th on the racetrack. And a driver who has not been doing well in points but is doing well tonight, Dylan Young, dead last in the standings. This has certainly not been his year for Mobil1 Cup Series racing, at least not in the first half of the season. 14th right now he sits on the racetrack, but he is dead last in points. And just to exemplify just how dismal a season he's having, Danny Wells comes in 41st in the points, and Dylan Young is 26 points behind Danny Wells in the standings. There's Whitehouse of Otas now passing Dylan Young. That, I believe, was for the 15th position. Whitehouse of Otas 3rd in points. Remember, we told you that he, Lando Vendetta, and Tryfon Reed are the 3 that are mathematically eligible to battle for the points lead right now. And oh my goodness, Eric Burton just got moved up to the high side. There must be some stuff going on up here at the front. Oh yeah, we got a battle for the lead. Kyle Sosnowski to the inside of Drew Austin. At the line that time, Austin kept the top spot, but the advantage is going to go to Kyle Sosnowski heading here into turn number 1. Let's see if he can clear the 44. Austin keeping it strong on the high side though, but I think he will have to give way coming out of turn number 2. Tashimi trying to see which line is going to open up there as well. And Kyle Sosnowski is going to go to the lead. GoDaddy.com Chevrolet going to go out in front now with a total of 9 laps to go. Tashimi now underneath of Drew Austin. That's for second. Both these drivers 35th, 36th in points. Nice to see them running up here. And don't count out the pole sitter, John McNamara. He's coming back to the front as well. And oh, he just got turned by Luke Martin. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, McLeod nails him. Silver Fox is in it. Henley, Dylan Young. Oh, everybody's in it. Everyone's in it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They're just all piling in. Jordan Davis is in it. Daly, Dylan Young, Ron Vajara Jr., Danny Wells, Jake Smith, Barney Ward, Adam Chambers, Ralph Mason, Richard Johnson. Poteet may have gotten into it. Qualls got a piece of it. Wydus Votas was in it. And Sosnowski will lead us under the caution. But there are more drivers involved in this. My goodness. Lyndon Wright, last week's winner, he's involved. Zach Buchanan's got damage. Galligan may have been in it. Rogers. Dylan Poteet's coming down pit road. Ron Vajara Jr., Jordan Davis, they're on pit road. Finn Guy. Jake Smith. Lando Vendetta, second in points, is in it. McLeod. Silver Fox. Sean Williams. Dylan Young. And the pole sitter, John McNamara. And I believe this was triggered with contact between Luke Martin and John McNamara. And my goodness, did it have drastic results. Sosnowski leads us under our second caution of the night. And this was a big one, no doubt about it. We basically saw it take place here when it happened. We were just talking about John McNamara, how he was working his way back up to the front. And right there is the contact. Luke Martin going to run right into the back of the 20. It shoots him straight up the track into the wall. Martin's going to get the wall as well. Now Luke Martin's able to continue on and drive away, but I think he does get hit by Sean Henley. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. But here it comes. Man, McLeod, Silver Fox, nowhere for those two James to go. That just propels the 20 car forward and into a barrel roll. And just look at the carnage up ahead. There's Dylan Young into McLeod. Sean Williams. McLeod goes upside down. Joseph Bryant. Oh, he got through that. Oh, Lando Vendetta nearly got by, but I think it was Ralph Mason shot the 31 around and into him. Justin Williams got by. Nice miss by him. There's Danny Wells. There's Sean Williams. There's Charles Jackson getting a piece of it. Galligan, Ogo. There's Chambers hitting Wells. And then just up ahead, more stuff going on. There's Jordan Davis further back there. There's Jake Smith. Barney Ward, James King. Watch Jeffrey Finn Guy. Straight into Danny Wells. And look at the air the 54 got. Playing leapfrog over Dylan Young and Sean Williams. There's Cole Daly running into it. Absolute, complete carnage. No two ways about it. There's Dylan Poteet. Let's see how he got involved. Oh, yeah, there it was right there. He was trying to get through. Contact right there with Richard Johnson. James Qualls got a piece of it. And the points leader... Oh, man, I think that Tryphon Reed got by, as well as Mark Thomas. I think they both got through that. Somehow. We got to take a few onboard cameras, because this was a huge, huge wreck. We're going to go on board with some drivers who missed and some drivers who did not get missed. Going on board with the points leader, Tryphon Reed. Let's see how he got through this wreck. Whoa, man. He did get a little contact there with James Qualls, but he got through there relatively clean. The only thing I would wonder is, does he have anything pushed in on the grill after getting into the left rear corner of the 70? Sometimes being at the back's not always that bad. Watch as former Mobil Cup Series champ Trent Dunham works his way through. Very nicely done by Trent Dunham, who crossed the line in 37th, but with the number of drivers that were involved in this, Trent Dunham's going to possibly find himself up inside the top 20 just like that. Now on board with John McNamara. start, getting nailed by McLeod wasn't bad enough. Then he came up, got hit by Jake Smith. Wow, that was a hard lick. Points leader Tryphon Reed got through the wreck. Second in points, and the rookie points leader Lando Vendetta was not quite as lucky. Oh man, and look at the 5 of Justin Williams. How he got through that, I don't know, but Justin Williams did a great job there as well. A tough break there for Lando Vendetta. Second in points, had an opportunity to maybe take the points lead tonight, but apparently it will not come to pass. So we'll go back for what could be the final restart of the night. We'll get ready to go back to green flag racing. It'll be a total of 3 laps to go when it does come back out. If the caution comes out at any point during these final 3 laps, the race will be declared over at the line. That's not enough time for us to be able to go back for another restart. Kyle Sosnowski out in front. A former winner this season, picked up his first career NNSCRA victory at Castle Gorge. Would love to go to victory lane for the second time this season. It would tie him with Eric Burton for the most wins this season in the Mobil1 Cup Series with 2. Drew Austin, though, he's been up here at the front all day. He's led quite a few laps. He'd love to be able to capture his first career NNSCRA victory. Harui Tashimi right behind him. She's been having a dismal season in points. A big run tonight could help her. Then you got Nicole Williams back here in 4th, and Riley Ogle in 5th. Take a look at the rookies you got up here. 4 inside of the top 5 for this restart. Chris Kyle lines up 6th. 7th is Luke Martin. 8th place is Eric Burton. 9th place Wolfgang Mason. And Joseph Bryant will complete the top 10 as we'll get ready to go back to green flag racing. Lots of drivers out after this wreck that just took place, and they include Richard Johnson, last week's winner Lyndon Wright, Barney Ward, a winner from 2 weeks ago. Also out of the race are the drivers such as Adam Chambers, Orlando Vendetta, Ralph Mason, Jeffrey Finguy has gone back behind the wall, Jake Smith, James Silverfox, Sean Williams, James McLeod, Dylan Young, John McNamara, the pole sitter, Danny Wells, Zach Buchanan, Jordan Davis, and the final car out of the race was Ron Vajara Jr. So a lot of drivers that came in doing so well in points going to have a tough points day now after tonight's event. 3 laps to go. Sosnowski gets us back underway as the green flag waves for what could be the final time tonight. Just to name off some drivers who came in the top 10 in points that are out of the race after that latest incident. 5th in standings, 6th in standings, 7th, 8th, and 9th in standings. That's Ward, Williams, Vajara Jr., Wright, and Davis all out of this race. So a lot of spots inside the top 10 in points could be up for grabs tonight. And Kyle Sosnowski, he's got it all going his way right now as they're 3 wide behind for 2nd. That's the best thing that could happen for Sosnowski. Nicole Williams going to take this 2nd position away from Harui Tashimi. Riley Ogle now going to try and move in for 3rd. He had to bail out of the throttle, though, and there you see the outside line kick in just a little bit there for Harui Tashimi. And she will keep the 2nd position. Now she'll try running down the Kyle Sosnowski machine. Drew Austin rim riding on the high side. I don't think I've seen a driver try experimenting with the outside line through turns 1 and 2 and actually make it work pretty well. He still stays in the 4th position, but he didn't really gain any ground on Nicole Williams. As right now, Kyle Sosnowski with about a 2.5 car length advantage over Harui Tashimi. Let's see if he can keep it together here. If he can keep Harui Tashimi at bay, can Kyle Sosnowski do it tonight? We're going to find out, because here we go. White flag in the air. Tashimi peaks down low, but does not close in any ground. Kyle Sosnowski won at Castle Gorge. That was a short track. Tonight it's a super speedway. Can Sosnowski double down and get his 2nd win of the season? Tashimi's got to close that gap up before they get here to turn number 3 if she's going to be within striking distance. Right now, about 3-4 car lengths down into turn 3. Sosnowski, barring any mechanical problems or any slip-ups, may have this thing in the bag. Here we go, through turn 3, out of turn number 4. Sosnowski looks smooth. He's going to do it. Tashimi will not be able to close in at any point. Here comes, down to the checker flag. Sosnowski wins here at SuperCell. 2nd win of the season for Kyle Sosnowski. What a rookie season he's having. Came in today 18th in points. He'll certainly move up in the standings. I don't know if he could maybe move up into the top 10 in points with this 2nd win of the season, but it's not mathematically impossible, put it that way. What a good night for rookies overall, I believe. 4 rookies finished inside the top 5 tonight. There you see Haru Toshimi. She's like the only veteran, I think, that finished top 5. Then you got Drew Austin, Riley Ogle, and Nicole Williams, I believe. They all finished inside the top 5 here tonight. But Sosnowski, for the second time this season, will go to victory lane. As the cars are going to file down pit road here, we'll jump to our number 1 TV camera angle. And there you have it. Kyle Sosnowski, all last season, drove in trucks and Snickers, was not able to pick up a win. Comes here in his rookie season in the Mobil1 Cup Series, and he's already got 2 wins under his belt. That's his second win of his NNSCRA career. Comes here tonight at the Super Speedway of SuperCell. As always, we'll show you your top 10 finishers, with Sosnowski winning. Second place was Haru Toshimi. Drew Austin up there all night long. What a nice run for him in the 3rd position. Nicole Williams going to finish in 4th, and Riley Ogle will finish in the 5th position. As I said, rookies finish in 4 of the top 5 positions tonight. Chris Kyle, he's going to get 6th. How about Justin Williams? What a nice run for him. He got through that one big wreck, and he's going to finish with a top 10 here tonight in 7th. Wolfgang Mason going to get back to his top 10 running ways in 8th. Mark Thomas, our winner from Kansas. I don't think we talked about him at all tonight. And he's going to get 9th place. And rounding out the top 10, which with what I believe is actually his first top 10 of the Mobil1 Cup Series, that is Austin Ogos. So a nice run for him. Take a look at the rookies here. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rookies finishing in the top 10 here tonight. So what does this mean for Snickers Cup Series competition? Will it be the rookies that'll emerge there, or will the veterans finally be able to figure out this track and be able to pick up a win? You never know. We're going to find that out very soon. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's race at SuperCell. If you did, be sure to give this video a like. Subscribe to become part of the crew today. I think basically I'm just going to put it the title as this, the I Don't Know 300, because I really don't know what kind of a sponsor name to give to this track. So anyway, hope that you enjoyed tonight's running of the I Don't Know 300. Sosnowski wins. So we will see you guys next time, which will be Snickers Cup Series action coming here. We'll see what they can bring to the table before we pack it all up and get ready for All-Star Race Weekend. I said it at the end of the Truck Series race, but a lot of people aren't in the Truck Series, so I will say it here for you Mobil1 Cup Series drivers that don't already know. When the All-Star Race Weekend comes around, be keeping it here on the NNSCRA Sports channel, and videos coming out as far as fan voting goes. You'll be wanting to do that in order to get your favorite driver into the All-Star Race for all 3 series. Once again, congratulations to Kyle Sosnowski on his win tonight. Here comes your official finishing results, your official rookie and overall point standings heading into the second half of the regular season, as you've been watching the production of the NNSCRA offline racing at its best.